Most fitness businesses obsess over lead quality, but maybe that's why they're stuck. If your average customer lifetime value is 3 times the cost of acquisition, you should consider lead volume and not perfect leads. Most growing fitness centers actually just focus on lead volume, and that's how they get the success. Here's a quick story. We work with a gym owner who was stuck at $20,000 per month, and they were just rejecting 70% of the leads because they were not serious enough. We only changed one thing. We, instead of focusing on qualification, we focused on volume, and from there we went from $20,000 to $60,000 a month in just 3 months. My goal with this video is to make you understand why lead volume could be actually better than quality, and how to use the 3-to-1 ratio, or how we call it the golden ratio, to actually scale your fitness center. Everyone talks about lead quality, but how do we actually define lead quality? What is it? How do fitness businesses see that? Most business owners think it's someone who's already convinced and just ready to buy as soon as they walk in. But the best leads are the ones you nurture, the ones that you prepare them for what's coming. If we think about your dream customer, you want, especially as a fitness center, you want people who can be retained, who with your experience, you will keep them in your center. If you convince them so good with an offer that they can't resist, that they can spend their money, you're not going to be retaining them if you don't actually focus on the important things. That's why, instead of focusing on qualification so much, you can just focus on volume. Now, here's a quick question for you. 10 qualified leads or 100 average leads? Now, the answer should not be an emotional answer. It should be an answer coming from math. You should look at the data. The only metric that matters to you is the customer lifetime value and the customer acquisition cost. If acquiring a customer costs you $200, but their actual value is $600 or more in LTV, your customer's lifetime value, you're playing a winning game. Let's just say you close 10% of the leads you've got, and you got 100 leads. That's 10 customers. Now, if these 10 customers are valued at $600 each, that's $6,000 made. And if those 100 leads cost you $2,000, you just gain 3 times the return on investment. And the best part about this, if you increase the lead flow, it just scales more. It scales up, the number just goes up. Every major fitness franchise follows this model. Franchises maybe in your area, franchises like Orange Theory, F45, even budget gyms like Planet Fitness follows this model. They don't rely on perfect leads. They flood the market, get as many leads as possible, and use their systems to convert. If we go back a little bit, what I was talking about, not focus on the qualified leads and focus on what actually matters, that's where you do that. Like, after you completely just not worry about how qualified the leads are, and you're getting average leads that can actually convert at a trackable percentage, all you need to do is just increase the lead volume. Now, the only problem could be the capacity, but here's the thing. Most gym owners do afford that capacity and the money. They just don't want to take that step, and they don't actually have someone that can do that for them. This is where I come here to say, if you actually want a full Facebook ads breakdown for your business, you can actually DM me on my Instagram account and we can book with you a free strategy call. I want to give you another example. Let's say you're going fishing. Would you throw one perfect line, or would you throw multiple lines or a big fish net? In other words, more volume is more chances, which is more wins. Now, you can actually increase this lead flow by running more ads, maybe referral programs, or partnering up with any local business. That's in terms of lead flow. Now, in terms of nurturing these leads, you can actually have like some sort of follow-up system or text automations, or just engage with the community. It turns any cold lead into a buyer immediately. These are just like simple steps, so you don't need to sacrifice the quality, but still get the volume that you're looking for. And I mean, lastly, you can just optimize the sales process. Don't really focus on the lead quality. Get them in, maybe free trials, consultations, then upsell them, and just focus on retention. Again, if the customer costs you $200 to gain, and your membership is $200, if this customer stays with you for 5, 6, 7 months, that only just multiplies their value. You paid $200 and you're getting back $600, $800, $1,000. That's why retention is really important, especially in our niche, the fitness niche. And I want you to remember the 3-to-1 ratio, even at a 5% conversion rate, is still profitable. So stop focusing on lead quality this much. It's more of a pain in the ass than actually solving a problem. We've seen the 3-to-1 ratio work with a lot of businesses, frankly, all businesses. And if you want to go more in detail, if you want this all done for you in terms of the ads, building out the systems, tracking the leads, as I said, text me on my Instagram. I'll leave a link down below if you want to access the DMs faster. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.